Hey everyone, welcome to another two-tailed replay. This time I'm playing a very fun game. No, it's not Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, although I might mess with that one day. I mean on stream. I play it off stream, of course, but anyway, it's beside the point. What we're actually playing, as you no doubt can tell by the title, Tokyo Jungle. Now Tokyo Jungle has been out for a few years now. I think a year or two, maybe, I don't know. And it's an interesting game to say the least. You're playing as animals set in a post-apocalyptic Tokyo, where for whatever reason all human life has vanished. Oh, and apparently there's an update, so we'll let it update. That's fine. And all that's left are the animals. Pets have turned feral. Zoo animals have escaped. Race horses have broken free of their bonds at the racetrack and are now, they're all fighting for control, basically, throughout Tokyo. So, there is a story involved. I'll get to that more later, but for the most part, yeah, that's it. Fighting for dominance amongst a horde of animals living on a post-apocalyptic Tokyo. So, fun times. And this is going to be a big update. Wonderful. Alright. So, I'll be right back while this finishes updating. Okay, we're back. The update finally finished, so we can get on with the game. Sony Computer Entertainment of America presents. And Japan Studio. All the glorious credits. Not entirely sure who Crispies is. Tokyo Jungle. Very, very fun game. Yeah. The online thing is for posting to the leaderboards and all that jazz. Downloadable animal characters are now available. Where's the fun in that? Alright. Now, as I was saying before, there is a story mode, but unfortunately, you can't do it just yet. You have to unlock it playing the survival mode, which is really where the fun of the game takes place. Because in survival mode, you choose an animal, and then you go from there. It's basically all about survival. Living as long as you can, and preserving your bloodline. Which at certain points you will actually have to find a mate, so then you can mate. And then once you do mate, the game continues as the offspring. You switch from the parent to the offspring, and then you go from there. Extra promotion. Playing as the all-in... What? Sorry, I'm reading the crap on the top of the screen. Anyway, here we go. Humankind has vanished. A decade later, Tokyo's familiar landscape has become a home to beasts. A jungle. Pets have turned feral. Wild animals have escaped from the zoo. Racehorses have been freed from servitude. Let's take a look at this brave new natural order. Eat your heart out, Neil deGrasse Tyson. This will be a great thing to see on the Cosmos episode. But yeah. Tutorial. As you can see, when you first start the game, you have two choices to choose from. One of them is an adorable little Pomeranian. And this is going to teach us the basics of the game. If you hope to survive, do not allow stronger animals to see you. Like that wolf right there. Not only can it see us, but it can also smell us. But it has to be close enough to smell us. Tall grass offers vital cover. The grass blocks other animals' lines of sight. And the Pomeranian steps into the grass, and now the dog can't see it. As you can see, he gets down. And then you can sneak up on him. Or not. Leaving the grass will expose you. And you don't want us, and you don't want to expose yourself. Reach your and this is the little mini game for the tutorial. Reach your destination using the grass to stay hidden. Alrighty. So we have to get there without being spotted by wolves. So we'll go in the grass. And while we're in the grass, I'll talk about the meter at the top right now for the moment. First, you have your life meter, which is self-explanatory. That's how much HP you have. The one below it is your hunger meter, which doesn't really pay much import in the tutorial, but it will in the survival series. And then finally, your stamina. Now, since we're not actually attacking, stamina doesn't matter either. Hooray! God, I love this game. Hunting. Now we get to hunt. Predators live by catching and eating other animals. The hunger gauge shows your current hunger level. Unless you eat, the hunger gauge will reach 0 and you will begin to lose life. If an animal's life reaches 0, it will die. Pretty easy to understand. Rabbit! Look there, a rabbit. Approach it without being seen, then go in for the kill. Close in on the rabbit. Close on the rabbit without letting it see you. So, now we're gonna hide in the grass here. Ah, yes. Once in striking distance, an icon will appear to indicate timing. Press R1 the moment the bite icon turns red. Watch this. Boom! Oh god, that's vicious. Strip your prey's bones and eat your fill. And then you just mash circle. And now we're a beagle. Combat. In the law of the jungle, animals must compete for food. Oh god! That's a hyena. The scent of a fresh kill has drawn hyenas. So yeah, hyenas in Tokyo. You can't deliver a killing bite while the enemy is watching you. First, you must create an opening. And how do you do that? By pressing square to claw and expose the hyena to attack. The hyena's guard is down. End it with a well-timed bite. And that's how it's done. For the most part, you're going to want to try and get the jump on the other animals. But there are going to be a lot of times when you're just going to have to fight them outright. Enemies will attempt to catch you in their own jaws. If successful, the attack is fatal. But if you evade it, they are exposed to counterattack. When the bite icon appears above the beagle, evade, then counter. See? It went pretty quick there. But basically, when the bite icon appears, it's going to show a joystick icon. It's the right stick. Hit the right stick, left or right, or it might be any direction for that matter, and you'll dodge it, and then the hyena will be wide open. So if you time it right, you can bite it back. And that's how a beagle takes out a hyena. Not something you see every day, but still pretty cool. Even victors are rarely unscathed. If the enemy has a pack, the danger rises. The hyena pack is just beyond. Use claw and fang to claim their territory for your own. So now we get to defeat all the hyenas. Oh, that's one! That one... Oh, crap. Take your ass down! And that's all the hyenas. Oh, now the fun part. Now, the other side of the coin, you have the grazers. Herbivores, if you will. As I just said, grazers are herbivores. They survive by eating plants. They don't have to hunt, but are poor fighters as a result. Plants grow in a wide variety of places. plant icon on your radar shows their position. Eat 3 types of plants without being seen by predators. Alright, so once again, use the grass for cover. Come on, wolf, turn around. Turn around. Good boy. And now we sneak up and nibble, nibble, nibble. And we'll creep over here, and now we're gonna get this one. And we're in home. We're in the clear. There we go. And now he's been spotted. Now we're in trouble. The hyena has seen you. A Sika deer stands no chance against a hyena. That's what we are, a Sika deer. And no, it doesn't. There, a strand of tall grass. Run for cover in the grass before the hyena catches you. Run! Thankfully, we outrun it pretty well. We're safe. If you can enter a strand of tall grass before predators get too close, you can lose them. Line of sight plays a big factor in this game. If you're your scent will fade, and the chance you'll be found will decrease. When the danger gauge drops to 0, the enemy will give up and move on. Seems like you escaped with your life this time. And the deer lives to forage in Tokyo another day. Now there it was pretty easy, but picture being like surrounded by several different, a pack of wolves, or even several different packs of wolves, and having to find a place to hide. Ah, here we go. Mating and breeding. At age 15, an animal's life approaches its end. They must mate and reproduce or die out. Before finding a female and mating, you must secure your own territory. 4 marking points exist throughout the Shibuya Station area. Use your radar to locate them. You can also see their precise locations by pressing start on your map. Yeah. So now, mark each of these 4 points to claim the Shibuya Station for your own. Fine. See? There are many different territories throughout the whole map, this will come into play when we actually start playing the game. And as you can see, the marking points are the flags, and you're the pulsing thing. So, go to each flag, and press circle to mark your territory. I think there was one behind us, right? We'll go grab that one first. What I was doing there, that's the dodge thing, but that's the pressing the right stick, but it also serves to move you a little faster. There we go. And yes, this time we are a collie. Whee! Jump, jump. Jump, jump. Slide, jump. Sorry. And there's some deer. Oh, crap. Let's eat him. Get our health up. I haven't mentioned that little score meter that you've seen popped up because it's going to come up very shortly here in the tutorial. Run way, way, way over here. Gotcha! Clean kill! That was a hyena boss. Rank up! Alright, now we've mated. Well, mated. Took the territory. Getting ahead of myself. That allows us to use the nest in Shibuya. That Patrick, yeah. The Shibuya Station layer is now yours to use. Ah, here we go. Females have arrived, following the pheromone trail. Use your radar and locate a female and make her your partner. So as you can see, the female is the little heart icon. Or big heart if you press start. So now we get to go run way over there. There she is. No, get out of the grass. There are 3 grades of mate: prime, average, and desperate. But the best females will only respond to males of a certain caliber. Perform hunts to raise your standing as a male. Pretentious bitches. This golden retriever hasn't reached a sufficient rank to interest her. Hunt down your prey and feed to refine your skills as a male. Now this is where the rating comes into play. If you want to get the best... Hey, come here! I hit the wrong button. Alright, well, let's get this rabbit. Or not! Failing on that point. Okay, this is getting annoying. Gotcha! Sorry, fan issues. Unfortunately, rabbits aren't going to give us much score, so we got to go for something just a bit bigger. Of course, they'll keep running from us because that's what they're going to do. However... Gotcha! There we go. Now we got us a nice sheep. That'll help. Now we'll just follow this thing. Try and creep up on this guy over here. Ooh, here we go, here we go, here we go. BAM! There we go. Now we're the highest rank. It seems you've reached a sufficient rank. Try approaching the female again. Even in this dense, hellish jungle world, the females can still be picky. The best ones won't even look at you unless you're at least veteran rank. Actually, the highest rank once you have to be boss rank. There we go. Now she wants us. So now we're gonna head off and have sex. I'm serious, that's what they're gonna do. Once you have a mate, she'll follow you to the ends of the earth pretty much until you get killed. Really. But you don't want that to happen. Now the nest for this area is hidden up here. And we've got a deer. Join your partner at your lair to mate. After mating, you'll have pups, and the generations will change. Children inherit a portion of the skill their parents cultivated. Mate with your partner in your lair, and then change generations. And now we mate. Sniff, sniff. There it goes. Happy birthday, Golden Retriever number 2. And now, the parents are done, and they had 5 puppies, and we're taking control of them. And that's how it goes on. With hunting, feeding, fleeing, mating, these are the acts that define an animal's life. The fight to survive is never easy, but only the victors lead to the future leads. It's the dawn of another day in the Tokyo jungle. Alright, a story tutorial has been added. Now if I chose, I'm not gonna do it now. We can go into the story and we'll get a tutorial, as we just did with the survival, the main game. Now, to unlock the actual story or most of it, you have to play the survival mode, and you'll find little computer chips, SD cards. Those will give you, which then of course unlocks the whole story. I'm not entirely sure how many you have to find to play the whole story. But you got to get a whole lot of them. There's like at least 4 or 5 of them that you find throughout playing different animals. But we've got the tutorial done. So next time we're going to start our first survival. What are we going to start as? The Pomeranian, of course. Until next time, everyone.